the A final. Right now we have Urquhart and Stone from Chicago out in front, and we have Priz and Rogan from Michigan in second. And then a really good race here going between Beaumont and Covert from SMU and Reen and Ahern and Pittsburgh. And again, that's the inflection point here in the progression. So those two are going to be racing because they want to be in the top three. So Michigan getting out just in front enough in front of them that hopefully they can absorb any move that comes in their mind. They're still up at 36.5, so they're pushing to be out there, still moving away. 35 now. Little bit here of Bonewall and Covert from SMU getting maybe half a boat length on Urquhart and Stone from Chicago. And we're about 4.5 minutes into this race. So they still have some time, but if they don't move quickly, it's not going to work. But the top two places here from Chicago and Michigan, fairly clear. Very nice suspension in that Chicago boat from Urquhart and Stone. You can just see they're hanging on it together. Very nice acceleration through the water so that the blade, you actually are accelerating the boat through the water. It looks from us like it's the blade that's getting accelerated through the water. And you are trying to press on the foot plate and with the handle with acceleration, but you really are accelerating the bow itself past the point where the blades lock in. So those two are there, fairly clear in terms of Chicago and Michigan. But then we have SMU coming up a little bit on, I think it was Pittsburgh. Lane 2, Urquhart and Stone out front. So still going to be quite a nice row here. This is the last race of the morning here. A slight break before we come back and start looking at some E-finals. So you can see as we look from back behind that this is just drawn out into, again, each crew working in their own space, and no drama for your mama or anybody else coming up into this progression. So here you go, Urquhart and Stone out in front of Priz and Rogan from Michigan. Both of those crews are going to go to the A final along with, I believe it's Bonewell and Covert from SMU. And nice relaxed shoulders there, hanging in the outboard arm. And they're in the red buoys, so a little bit of a sprint going. As we approach the finish this morning, that's going to be Urquhart and Stone from Chicago in lane 2. And then Chris and Rogan from Michigan coming in second. One more crew to make the A final. And in lane 5, that's Bonewell and Covert. They'll also join the A final. And the rest of the crews will come in to the B final. This is lane 3, Reen and Ahern from Pittsburgh. Lane 6, Smith and Wong from Virginia. And then we'll have Denfield and Park in lane 1 from GW. So that was the last race at 10:50, taking us up just to almost the 11 o'clock hour. And we will see you back at noon for a series of finals and some fun semifinals. We've got the men's novice 4 semifinals, then the men's novice 8 semifinals, which is always good